The U.S. Treasury's secret Bitcoin Masterplan exposed. 1. The gold blueprint. For the Treasury's plan to make sense, you must see the original playbook. The government learned long ago that if it controls the strongest form of money, it controls the entire system. In 1933, the government forced citizens to surrender most gold, centralized it, then raised its price. So what does that actually mean? It means one move strengthened the government and weakened the public. That same pattern is being prepared again, but for digital assets. Footnote: this section shows how the old gold playbook became the template for controlling future assets. 2. The Trojan horse. To shift people into a new monetary system, the government needs something that appears helpful. This is where central bank digital currencies enter. A CBDC is fast and efficient, but also programmable, traceable, and fully monitored. It's presented as progress, but it creates the power to restrict spending, freeze funds, or attach rules to your money. This step introduces digital rails that feel modern, but quietly reduce privacy and increase control. Footnote: this section explains why CBDCs function like a Trojan horse for centralizing power. 3. The legal takeover. Once people accept digital rails, the next phase is legal authority. Executive orders and national reports create the framework. Recent orders moved from study crypto to stockpile crypto, signaling a shift from curiosity to control. The government officially recognized Bitcoin as strategic, setting the stage for a national reserve. So what does that actually mean? It means the rules are being rewritten to bring every digital asset under federal reach. Footnote: this section shows how policy and executive orders pave the way for federal ownership. 4. The strategic hoard. With legal authority in place, the plan moves to accumulation. The proposed Bitcoin Act creates the machinery for building a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Instead of buying Bitcoin on the open market, the Treasury plans to absorb it quietly through tax payments, seized assets, and lending programs that return more Bitcoin over time. This creates a slow, steady transfer of digital gold from the public to the government. Footnote: this section highlights how the government plans to grow a national Bitcoin stockpile. 5. The digital toll booth. Once the rails exist and the reserve grows, the next move is monetizing the system. A CBDC or regulated digital dollar network lets the government collect micro fees on every transaction. Instead of taxing income, they tax movement. Every payment becomes a revenue stream. This is the toll booth model, where the government owns the road and charges every traveler who uses it. Footnote: this section explains how the government can profit from digital payment rails. 6. The new Bretton Woods. After building domestic control, the plan becomes global. The Treasury wants to reshape the international system around a U.S.-led digital dollar backed by the largest sovereign Bitcoin reserve on Earth. Other countries may build CBDCs, but none can match a nation that holds the scarcest asset. This creates a new kind of reserve currency system, a digital-era version of Bretton Woods, with Bitcoin acting as the hidden anchor behind U.S. power. Footnote: this section shows how the U.S. could extend global influence using Bitcoin reserves. 7. The endgame asset. The final phase is simple but powerful. Bitcoin becomes digital gold, but only for governments, not individuals. The public uses a controlled digital dollar, while the Treasury keeps the scarce asset locked away as permanent reserves. The goal is not for Bitcoin to circulate freely. The goal is for it to secure the state's financial future while limiting the individual's freedom to use it. So what does that actually mean? It means the government keeps the strongest money, and the public gets the programmable version. Footnote: this section reveals why Bitcoin's scarcity benefits the state once it owns the largest supply.